Hello and welcome to my stream. Um, my days, man. Okay, we were here, literally. Thank God. Hello and welcome to my stream. Mm. This is snippets, like we said yesterday. Extracting the method, blah blah blah. So we can do something else. Now we're just trying to do these exercises here. So there is a logic error. Okay. Mm, Obviously, we need to do the same, write the same code. Let's see. If age is greater than 18, over 18, this is what I don't like, but anyways, then else if age is greater than 30, over 30, else if age is greater than 50, then actually, as a matter of fact, I'm going to fix the cost of the right line because it's annoying me. So let me close my screen and then we continue with with the exercise. 1 second, it's not gonna take long. ww text investment and market cww file save as. Create a new single DOM type function trace line. CW snippet is the one I created. Debug, delete, nowadays, I don't know. On my console. Let's try again. Okay. Alright, we are back. Let's go. So now we have this code. This is over 50. And let's run. So we get over 18, but this is 35. age greater than 30. So wait a second. If I want to say that this should be going over 30, so maybe end. Now where is the end is the question. How my keyboard shortcut? Okay, that's the 6. No, that's the 7. Okay. An age greater than lesser than 35, right? When it's purple, it's like this. This is over 35. Okay. Or maybe now let's try 18. What? Okay, so unequal. But wait, this is it. Over than 18. So yeah, no, that doesn't make sense. So 19. Let's try 30. Over 18. 31. This, I think, now we're gonna have 2 running, or no? So this is 31. See, now there is another issue here. This goes right here because it's greater than 80, which is true, but it's also smaller than 35. We have the issue on the 35. On over 35, we need to write over 30. Maybe I think maybe do it 30 in here, but I need to check with the 35 first. Over 30. Wait a second. But you see, there is one thing here I noticed. For every time I want to check a number, I have to close and open my application. So what I can do is have a while here. See? So what is the condition? I can have a console.read line here just to get the input. Oops. But I also need to convert to int 32. And also the number. And now the condition is you know what, if the condition age is equal to 0, then application will close. When age is not 0, age is not 0, then the application will run. Let's see. Let's have an else because I feel like this is missing. You enter a number smaller than 18. Enter enter greater number than 18. For now, let's run this. Oh, I still don't like it. I thought I fixed it, but it didn't fix a snippet. Welcome to my stream, guys, by the way, guys. So it's gonna be showing. That is ridiculous. Actually, as a matter of fact, let's not do that because after shows this. But let's see if I press 18, nothing. But now I cannot also press nothing. Actually, so this should go inside here, but I need to initialize it like this again. It is 0. I think it's gonna work. Oh. The application closed. What? Why? Age is not 0. Ah, yeah. If it's equal to 0, while age is equal to 0, it's not equal to 0. Basically, I want to. No, actually, why do I do that? While is running is false. This easy. I'll make my life difficult. While this is false, while is not running, while is running. While is running. I'm here. Else if age is equal to 0, is running false. The app is terminating. Should be fine now. Huh? What? Convert to int, that's so weird. Why? Else and greater. Let's see, am I going to get all the time the run error? God damn it. Okay. Equals over. Okay, so now works, but I need this here. Okay. For a second I forgot my skills. Alright. 19. Boom. we are getting stuck here because it's different when you write a code, then you are able to understand it, but when you have someone else code is a bit more tricky in terms of debugging, you know. Mm. So on the 35 its age is greater than 18. Sure is that, but it's also that the age is also greater than 30. So when I type 35, should it be on the first if? Because if you think about it this way, you know, like I'm 18 years old, alright? No, let's say I'm 19. I'm the age can be easily be seen as the age is great is over 18, right? Because it is. But when you say like 31, logically talking, sure my age is greater than 18, and sure if I am 31, okay, and sure my age is age over 30. It should have like both conditions, you know. So maybe I need to combine, and then if I say, for example, age is over 15, sure it's the age is greater than 18, sure the age is greater than 30, sure the age is greater than 50. No, the logic there is like, what exactly does it need? So when the age is between 18 until 30, to show over 18, then we can do age more than 30. But if it's 30 exactly, it says enter a greater number than 18, because all the others is not coming to the, they're not validating in the age 30, you know. Greater than 18 sure is the 30. The age is greater is smaller than 30 is no. So what's happening on the 30, you know what I mean? I mean, for sure I could change here and say age is greater than 30, sure, but I can also add an add and write age is equal to, I feel like is missing like something. I mean, that's the logic problem here. What the question is, what should happen when the age is 30? What do we want to show when it's equal to over 30? For sure not this condition. Over 18 then. I think it should be here, right? Like personally, like b is equal to 30. And we can do this over 18. Yeah, this should happen, I think. Over 18. Alright, so let's say you type 35 over 30. over 18, okay, 30, we said okay, 32, 31 over 30. Alright, so let's say 49 over 30, okay, 50. So also here, we need to add another age statement, age 50. So you notice here this purple, it means that our app is still running, that's why this is shown. So we had the 49 over 30, yes. When is 50 over 30? Okay, so 51 should go over 50. So now let's check if it's terminated with a 0. The app is terminating, so yeah, it closes. So it does work like this. Now let's see what the video actually owns. Let me also turn up the desktop audio.
Mic is open.
I did I turn it to full, okay.
Printed to the screen. So if we place a break line inside here,
This comprehensive C# course will take you from the basics of C#.
just check in normal variables.
So I have a keybind where I turn off my microphone and on, and when I press that other button, it usually takes me on the last bit of the video, so that is a bit annoying. Sorry about that. Let's see if we can find again the logic.
On here, it's changed to 50 as well. So you can drag and drop it into here, or you can double click and press add watch. It's up to you. Please
Mic
make
is
use of this watch variable and don't rely too much on the auto.
Default view, come on, where are you now? Amadeus, extend table, we were pass out, pass this, pass out, pass this, pass out, and
Mic is open.
fix logic error. Here we are.
So we've got another debugging task.
so
Let's
now
try
let's
and run the
watch.
code and see what happens. We're going to get printed over 18. So our value is age equals 35, and we're already getting
It's
over
muted.
18 printed to the screen. So if we place a break line inside here and actually run the code, we can see what's going on. We can add them inside the watch, just like this. We can add in all the conditions inside, just like this. Perfect. So we can actually see here that because our age is over 35, it's saying greater than 18 is true, greater than 30 is true, but greater than 50 isn't true, and we can easily see that. Except because this is an if and an else if chain, as soon as the first one is true, it's going to enter that one, and you press F10, then we get over 18. And then as soon as it finishes that path, it actually skips all the way to the end. The problem with this is we only want it to print over 30 since it's over 30.
Mic is open.
Oh god damn it, man, every time I want to do that I have this problem. Oh my days. Alright, so where we were. So it's
Mic is
ridiculous.
open.
Even my PC got stuck now. Oh my days, man. Literally couldn't get any better. For what
Use this watch
reason?
variable and don't rely too much on the autos and the local, just so you can keep your own variable to the
So now we have
and
to
you can
go
also
literally all the way back because of one thing. Literally. My days, man.
this line because this is So we've got another debugging task.
So, sorry guys, but this is what's happening with the systems, literally like for nothing. Man, when I get pissed off. So, anyways, I wanted to say, so this guy, because of the watch window and the local and the debugging, he uses a different
Mic is open.
he uses a different way of doing it. That's why this type of exercise, he wants you actually to use the local, the watch, and to do this in the way he does it. Me, I personally don't like the debugging of Visual Studio, and I use other ways of figuring out on how to solve it. I prefer to use the console to write or the console to write line. It makes much more clear to me. Sure, the watch is very nice to use, but since I haven't been using it, I'm not going to be using it. I am a person of habit, you know. So if something is working for me, then for sure it's working for me. Sure, you could have that one. It's definitely 100 times much better. Or you could use the debugging and you can put the breakpoints from here, you know, and do that. But I'm not gonna do that. Many times it doesn't work for me, and I have to understand on how it runs. Personally, I prefer to put my brain that this line goes this line, then goes this line, and so on, because that's how C# works, you know. So anyways, he is using that. That's why it's part of the fixed logic error, because it wants you to use that bit. But let's see how he fixes the problem.
Let's try and run the code and see what
It's
happens.
muted.
We're going to get printed over 18. So our value is age equals 35, and we're already getting over 18 printed to the screen. So if we place a break line inside here and actually run the code, we can see what's going on. We can add them inside the watch, just like this. We can add in all the conditions inside, just like this. Perfect. So we can actually see here that because our age is over 35, it's saying perfect. So we can actually see here that just like this, we can add in all the conditions inside, just like this. Perfect. So we can actually see here that because our age is over 35, it's saying greater than 18 is true, greater than 30 is true, but greater than 50 isn't true, and we can easily see that. Except because this is an if and an else if chain, as soon as the first one is true, it's going to enter that one, and you press F10, then we get over 18. And then as soon as it finishes that path, it actually skips all the way to the end. The problem with this is we only want it to print over 30 since it's over 30. So we have to introduce ranges inside here, and we can say age is less than 30, and then you can have age is greater than 30 here, and then you can also insert an and say age is less than 50, and there we go. And now it says over 30. And if we change this to 55, then we should get over 50. And then finally, if we change this to something like 23, then we should also get over 18. Perfect. So what was going on here is because we had if and else if chains, then you're only going to get one of them printed. And because a value over 18 satisfied both the first path and the second path, then it's only going to print the first path. If we actually undo our changes all the way till the start, and then we actually flip the order of this. If we put our this one first and delete the else and change it to else if inside here, so now we have a new chain, except the first one in the chain is actually if age is greater than 30. Now if you run the code, you'll see that the first one actually says over 30. And it says over 30, and it doesn't say over 18 anymore, but it's simply because this is the first one in the list. As soon as it hits the first one, as I'll demonstrate now, it will go inside this bracket, hit this curly brace, and then jump straight to the end. You should always order them from smallest to biggest, because that will probably make the most logical sense when you're reviewing your code. And in doing so, you can actually have a more formatted code, but you need to watch out that the ranges need to make sense. If you have something like this, then you need to restrict this one because it's going to be blocking the second one. And you don't want to make these all ifs, because then you get multiple outputs. Now we should get 18 and 30 being printed to the screen. This is not something you want, so make sure that you place your ranges inside here by adding an and then placing the other end of it, which will be 30, and then this one will continue from it. So just to sum up, what you need to do is make sure that you use else ifs, and make sure that you have ranges, just so when one exits, it's going to check the other one and the other one. You don't want the first condition to beat the
Mic is
So,
open.
so basically, it's all about how you want the app to run, literally. Like, as it says here, like, you can have an else if statements if you want to check this condition or the other condition and the other condition. Rather than when you have an if and then you have another if below, then it's more easy to print two statements at the same time, like doing two things at the same time. Personally, the latter for me is usually what I use in my code, but it's up to you how you use it. Like personally, I prefer to have two ifs like this rather than have an else if. But it's all about the way your app needs to be running.
second one if that's for the right path.
It's muted.
Age 35 goes into this path, or at least we want it to, but it's been restricted by the fact that age is greater than 18 when we had it like this. This is restricting everything over 18 to go inside this path. If this was even like 65, we should only fall into this one, and we run the code, then we're still going to get over 18. Which is still technically true, it is still over 18, but we have different outputs for this sort of age range. Make sure that you use else ifs and you keep in an appropriate range and keep them in the order of the if statements going from lowest to highest, or whatever makes sense in that situation that you're using it.
Mic is open.
Okay, so like I said in the beginning of me trying to solve this problem here, it's what it actually it asks
This is
you
a start, or
to
whatever makes sense.
it actually asks you to do, you know. At this point, he just wanted to specify each statement depending on the number that is given, you know. The only difference from that structure is I use a while loop here, and I'm terminating when I input the number 0. Then I set this value to false, and then the app is terminating. Alright, so maybe we do one more error, then I continue with one more exercise, and I continue with my app. If there is any exercises more, of course. A default view. So actually, this was it. Oh, okay. Let's ask ChatGPT for an exercise, you know. Alright, this is a program that checks if a given is a palindrome is a word, phrase, or sequence that reads the same forward and backward, ignoring spaces from the user to enter a string, remove any spaces from the string. Ignore case sensitivity, check if the string is the same forward, display whether a race car outboard is race car is a palindrome. Enter a string. Hello is not a palindrome. What in the world? What? It says that check if a string is a palindrome is a word, phrase, or sequence that is the same forward and backward. Race car, race, race car. What? How is that even possible? My days. I don't even know if I can do it. No, actually I can do it. I'm just thinking about it now. I think it's possible. because I can read its character, and then I can have any statement. From the user to enter a string, remove any spaces from the string. It also tells you how to do it. Ignore and check if the string reads the same forward and forward display whether the string is a palindrome or no. Okay, let's do step by step. Let me zoom in a bit. Alright, just for you to see. And let's see how we're gonna do it. Alright, let's have a different input a string in input the input text is console.readline, and we should also have a enter a string, enter a text, then remove any spaces from the string. Now put text how do we remove any spaces from the string? Literally in my mind I need to read all of it and then remove, but I think it is if a string is null or empty. No, that function is not gonna do it. I mean, I know if I have a for loop from the text for each character, and then I can somehow what equal to like, how do you remove the spaces from a string? No, I don't want to use ChatGPT for this. C# remove any space from string. Okay, contains, yeah, reflex. Okay, this guy uses reject. Char has a white space. Okay. Let's have a for loop for in I. Or why don't I thought I had a okay in import text the Leon length, then if what where is string char maybe char C is input text, then if C suddenly a white space, there is not is white. What in the world? What does it even mean? Input to char array input, so input to wait a second, to char. Weird, that's so weird, man, so weird. Input text I if is equal to space, maybe string empty. So why not this is cannot be applied. I think I'm missing something basic here. Input text, which is this one, and then for a character, if it's equal string empty, maybe. Why not? It's string. But I don't understand. You should have it in string dot empty. Is it because it needs a character? Empty is not here. There is no string empty is when you is a field, right? Class represents system string. No, this is so weird. Let's see. Okay. And I haven't even seen the rest of the code, but I start to get what it means. Maybe instead of that, then I can have G is input C. Then if C is equal to what? Like this. And I remember I was watching a video, and it has a different way to do with the slash n, I think. Slash stuff, slash 0. I remember. I don't know if I have it in my website. God damn it! Fuck's sake. Check. This is 0. Yes. It was in the other way around. Okay. So if C equal, then I want to print a message. Empty character found at index. Alright. Let's see. Enter the text and we put something. So let's say hello Manos. So why didn't I find the text? What? I didn't find it at all? What the heck? But this check null character means we want the empty space. So what? Hello Paul. Empty for index 5. So 1 1 2 3 4. It's 0 1 2 3 4 5. Found here. Okay. So adapted text. What do we want to do? Input text. Till I remove at I. Something like this I want to do, but input I is what? Basically, we need to do something like this. It's not no layer. Whatever. Just want to put something there. I just want to see that if it's working or not. What in the world, man? Am I forgetting everything? Or what is happening? This is a string, guys. Like, come on. Doesn't match the char. So what? Does it still need single quotes? It's ridiculous. Proper text string this int I don't even want to add this letter. I just want to remove. Oh my days, man. Think. Okay. C sharp string. Okay, let's see. Message is null and declare without initialize to null initialize as an empty string. Program new path. Immunity string is seen. So this adds together. Column 2, column 2, column 3. So output this. Okay. Row 1, row 2. Okay. Verbatim 3 literals. Okay. Row string literal single line, multi-line. Okay, so here it tells you inline blah blah blah. String interpretation, yeah, okay. That's not what I want. It's not what I need. Sorry guys, I'm not a professional, we're just learning here. Oh, wait a second, what is this composite? To create a formal string. This is so first name Phillips, last name Y number. What in the world? Why does it have brackets? I don't understand. Console Phillips. Okay, initialize the properties and displays them in a way. Okay, the substring is a sequence of acquiring a string. Use the substring to create a new string from a part of the random string. You can have for a more. I want to also check something. If I do this, what the properties do I get? Equals the problem is I cannot assign anything to that. That's the thing. So even let's say I had another if here, which is not gonna work by the way. And then when it's not wait a second. So usually, but why we not do? Except if I had if I create another string, okay, that could work. So let's try this. String output is string empty, whatever, and then I do this. So if there is an empty character space, okay. And we don't need the okay, come on. If this, but still, you know, like okay, let's think about it. Let's say I type the word let's say I type the word her and then hi Paul. The first letter is containing a character, so if C is equal to this, if C is not equal to this, then we can do output plus equals C, right? So when the character is not empty space, so it's gonna go here. You're gonna input a character. So initially is this one. Okay, let's first we input the text hi Paul. Okay, then you store on the this text here. Then in this bit here, the character is stored here. Then it's gonna run. It's gonna check the first character, the age. If it's not equal to empty space, which it won't, then we add it on the output. Then it's gonna run again. It's gonna increment the I. It's gonna go to the I and do the same thing. On the third bit, it's not gonna run because it's not. It's gonna exit. It's not gonna do nothing, and then okay, and then we can do output is output. Let's see what do we get here. Hi Paul. Alright, let's do this. Output is okay. I'm gonna use the interpolation because honestly lately I don't like this, you know. Output, then we get space one for this should be fine. Is hi Paul. So literally here we written the word without any spaces. We remove any spaces from a string. Alright, this is how we do it. Ignore case sensitivity. Alright, so we need to ignore output to lower output to lower. Okay, hi Paul to lower. What? Ignore case sensitivity. It means treating uppercase and lowercase as equivalent. Okay. Hello and hello. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna see all the code, but I'm starting to understand. So we need to compare two strings because here prompt the user to enter a string, remove any spaces from the string, and then check the same backward and forward. Yeah, but still, you know, like, does it matter? Like, ignore case sensitivity. Like, I mean, sure, I will have two strings to compare to. The first one is, I think I do is because I remove the spaces. Okay, then the next part is the most tricky part, which confuses me a bit. Okay, let me my head. Alright, so for this now I'm going to ignore this bit. I will see how it works later, and then if it does is a problem, then we sort it out then. So we need to check if the string is the same forward and backward. Okay. So this is how we do it. Race car. Race car. So let's say the user enters this. Gonna put some music. Let me check here if yeah, the audio is off. So apparently in I can even put music because I get in YouTube the problem with monetization, something like this. This one is too much to go. Yeah, this one's fine. Alright, now let's think about this. So it's the same way as the opposite way. Alright, so how do we do it? Oh, no, can't do it with music, so good try. Race car. So maybe I need to check. What do we check here? The array is maybe rather than that I can have race car. Okay, I can have and then it's gonna be race. The same way as the opposite, or R A S S E. Race car. Okay, I need also to use the reverse. I know there is a method where you can reverse the strings, okay? Oh, it's gonna be so tricky. Wait a second, the race is the same. C-E, no, it's not. What are we doing? We are stuck. So the first we remove the unstages from the steering because we've been told on how to do it. Then we use the output to lower, so I don't even know if that does anything. Ignore case sensitivity, whatever. And number 4 is the problem. So how do we check? So how? Wait, let's see. I have string A blah blah, string B, whatever. I just want to visualize it. whatever, man. This suggestion sometime. So we have the race car, race car, race car, race car, race car, race car. Array. Oh, man. I know for sure one thing we're gonna do is A equals B. I know for sure we're gonna do it this one. Equal B after the reverse something. Not really. Right? It's not the same. Oh my days. I'm gonna cry. And we asked for exercise and they literally give us one of the most difficult for my brain at least. I could ask for another one, but I truly believe that I can do it, but I just need to think about it. And at the moment I don't get any ideas, you know, like, so for each we can read with a for loop like this. One thing is that we can also do like this. Maybe I do that first, right? So let's see something. Let me write race car. Race car. Then the output is gonna be this. And then if I type race car, it's gonna be the same like this. So gonna need to be working with the output. For output length, that's what we need to work. And then so now we have here, let's say the race car. And this is already like this. So now I need to read from here, right? So output length -1. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. And I is so I is, let's say we start. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is starts from 6, and as I is greater. So 6 is greater than the no, it should be smaller, and minus. So now let's output this. Output is output I. Output reversed is this. Race car. Oops. We need to do it in one line, and I think we got there, right? Race car. Output reverse is root put. What? Ma, what is happening, man? For I output, oh, why did it output the whole thing? My days, man. It's ridiculous, right? So do we do right line? I have this also here. That's why it confuses me. Race car, whatever array is car. Okay, I see. Rather this, we do this. And this is what you get when you don't array is car. I guess on the race car we're not gonna get that. But let's type hello. OLLEH, okay. And then we have index was outside of the array, so output -1. Let's see. L O. I will still get the. Oh, man, why am I always forgetting the reversed for loop? Is it cool? Actually, I don't think even this is gonna work, but yeah, because I also do minus here. You still get index was outside of the bounds. So in the hello, let's see. The hello, we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 4. -1 is 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. So maybe like this. And 9. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is literally stored here, and 4 is less than. Okay, here should be the 0, as long as the 4 is smaller. 4 is smaller? I don't think so. 4 is smaller than no. Oh man, why am I always forgetting it to think about this? But you see, this is like the basic stuff, like you need to get through first before even doing something. This is just literally practices, nothing to be, you know, although I can do stuff, like there is this stuff that I still need to learn. So anyways, so the 4 is smaller than the 0. Is not. What if I say 4? If I say, for example, 1 is smaller than 2, or 1 is smaller than 4, is true. That's gonna be a true condition, that the 1 is smaller than 4. But when I have 4 smaller than 0, it's not true. So I think it's the other way around. Let's see. But I still don't understand, like, we want the 4 to be greater than 0. When I have the normal 4, and let's say 4. This is easy to understand now. We start from the 1. We check, say 0 is smaller than 4. Is true. So this must return true. So 4 is greater than 0. True. Okay, so this is what we want. But then we go, then increases to 1, then increases to 2, then increases to 3. 4 is bigger than 3, sure. 4 is bigger than 4. No, it's more like equal. So this bit, I don't know. So more like it's equal. So this is 3. It's gonna go till 3. I think we need to add the equal here. What in the world happened? This is weird. Index was outside of the bound. Okay. Maybe also this. Man, people do stuff in their lives, and here we are stuck with the freaking index was out of range. Why? I know there is a RR for loop or something with double R, right? See? So what are we doing? Length minus 1. So I was missing that bit. Okay. Before I knew it was that, but okay, that's done. Fucking hell, ridiculous. And if you've seen the start, I started it with the output length minus 1. So now it shows the reverse way, and we output each thing. Now we can have another string reversed is string empty, reversed plus equal output, right? Output I. Reversed is I don't know. And I was hoping to do it faster so I can continue with my project, but apparently it takes a bit longer. But what doesn't take longer? Reverse is, let's see. Hello, reverse is O-L-L-E-E-H. Okay. So now we have the reversed. So now we need to check, for example, if this reversed is the same with the output, right, or not. Actually, we want to check the reverse check if the string is the same forward and backward. So we need to take 1. This is the reversed. Forward. So the output here is the forward text. Backward text. So now basically I need to do an if statement and say forward text. The thing is, now I changed the text and my mind went literally blank. What the fuck, man? Alright, so this, what does it do? This one removes empty spaces. Because I also need to learn something. Converts makes all text to lowercase. So now what do we need to do? So if let's say we had the race car, the first will be the race car will be located on the forward text, right? What? Okay, so this is the input text. In the input text is the one we are putting in the forward text. So the forward text is the input. Input forward text. This is the input, okay? Then here we reversing it and we putting that text to the other text. So now if we have the other text that goes, let's say OLLH, we need to check each character, right? Oh man. Why so difficult, man? I'm literally doing this for quite a bit of time. I need to check if okay, let's use some paint. It's more easy to visualize it like this. So we get the first character of a letter, whatever that is, and we check the first. Okay, that makes more sense than having it on my first character. First character should check the last character, which, let's say, first character check. Basically, instead of that, first character should check if is equal to the last one. So the 0 first, so check if it's equal to the last one. So this one, let's say, has, oh my days, but this is how it's done, right? Oh man, the last character is what? So brush hello. So this character check the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. What am I doing? Fourth character, so the 0. Check this character first. So let's say hypothetically, no, this is not hypothetically, in this case, is this equal to this? No. So when I do the race car, zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this equals this, yes. Then the next bit, this one is wrong, this is not true. And then the next bit is this one here, the second character equals this, the last one, true. Second character checks if is equal to last minus 1. Minus 1. That's the second. Here the second, if it's equal, so wait, here I need this color, this is 1 with the fifth character, this is 1 with the third character. And does it say anything about display whether a string is valid or not? No, it doesn't say anything about that. Okay, so the second is done. Now the third one. Actually, I think the moment in the second character. So let's say hypothetically, the first character should check if it's equal to the last one. But as a matter of fact, I think it should, the condition should be if the first character is not equal to the last one, and then display if first character is not equal to last character, then display output that is not equal. This is the most important bit, more like red, literally red. If first one is not to the last one, then display output that is not equal. Okay. Then it exits, and then it doesn't have to run anymore. And the second character, then it goes, this is gonna exit. Okay, then what? First character should check if it's equal to the last one. So if the first character is not equal to the last character, then exit the loop. But if this condition is not true, then it's gonna be if not equal, which is indicates and then another thing I need to check is where do I do this condition, like yeah, the first text, because if it's not, then know what it is, you know. So input forward text minus, so if, then we have another for loop here in I, input forward text length. Okay, so here if the first character is not equal to so in here, wait a second, I have the backward text which is gonna go the other way around. Backward I. Okay, if this is not equal, oops, it's not equal hello, is not equal. Okay, race car is not equal. Because is and and also I need to do this. So this one is going to backward text, so backward text to lower and is this. Let's see now. Race car is not because is R input forward text. You're kidding me. Race car. Why does it not do that? It's ridiculous. God damn it. 1 second. Let me pause this. I don't need this. Lower input forward text to lower is input forward text to lower backward text to lower is to lower. If I want to lower is race car. So why the first power tech is lower is race car. Input for a text to lower is rather than this, then we put this. There maybe does it show any difference? Does it do any difference? Race car is race car. Okay, I'm just gonna do pause. Alright, I'm back. I kind of had an idea. More like, personally now, I don't know why this two lower faction doesn't work, but why am I doing it like that when I could just come here, input text to lower, and let's see what do we get now. Forward text, maybe one more forward text is forward text. Let's see what we are going to get. Race car. Race car is race car. Race car is race car. Like, it literally doesn't even work. Ah, man. Input to lower. So I have this code. Let's say I input hello. Show hello rather than hello. What? Say that is something so stupid, I guess. My days, man, literally, come on. Really? Really? Oh, my days, man. That was ridiculous. Okay, let's go. So, do I need to reverse at the moment? I don't know. Let's continue with this bit here. So let's say if input is not equal because race car array is car. So input the input and then this displays this bit here. Coso dot write the line user and class input I'm starting like really thinking to change this because now it starts to become annoying, this bit here all the time. I have to change my interpolation, but so we enter this text on this line is gonna go this and then I have another here which does this, which I don't care about that at the moment. And now I want to display this, so but for say let me just do 2 rounds. So user has input like this and then close. Okay, boom. Then let's do this. User has input hello, it's not equal because What? Okay, so I need a console.readline here just for the space. Because well, we're gonna do one by one. Okay, so this bit here says that is not equal. Hello. What? Is not equal because H is H and there is the O and the next is the E and the other one is the L. So let me check something. So it's A B C D. A is not equal with a D and B is not equal with a C and D. Alright, so in this bit break else what? I need to do this if first you check if it's equal to the last one. If input for Elia equals to backward text I, then it here this thing is it's equal. So how do we answer? Because I can just say here like okay it is correct, but is it actually, you know, enter a string? Okay, so here is enter a string. Output race car is a palindrome. Hello is not a palindrome. If this is the first equal with the last bit, is it? I want to check the I here. Input forward I is not forward. AB CA CB DEA. User high will be CDA. Input forward I A is equal with A. It's not equal because, and then when it's not equal, then it exits. Okay, I think we got it. Let's try A, B, C, D, E, E, A, or more like B and A, B, A, B, C, and E. A is equal with backwards A. B is equal with B. Alright. And A is not equal with C. Okay. Perfect. Oh, finally. My days, man. So, check if the string is display whether the string. Okay. So, one thing I want to do here is A, B, C, D, A, B, A. User has input A, B, C, D reversed. Do I really also want to input the reversed? Not really based on this thing, but I want to check the reversed. Oops. This BCA is the hard input. This reversed is ACBA. Alpha is HPLA, so it is correct. Alright, so time to optimize text. Reversed. Alright, so enter string. Okay, raise car, so has to be on the same line. User has input this text. Okay, then array is car. So race car output race car is a palindrome. So what we should check here, output which is the forward text. So more like the input text. Is a palindrome. Ridiculous how hard it took me to do one question, man. But to be honest, I didn't expect this level of challenge, you know. String. I don't like how it says enter a string and then is so okay. Let me remember this. So it was this, and then it was this on the reverse side like this, right? He still doesn't do it. Was it the other side? Fuck's sake. Was it like this? Yes. So this and that, and then first this, then this. So it is in the same. Okay. Is not a palindrome. User gar is a palindrome. Or more like, I can have a boolean here says bool is palindrome. So the condition will be is false for now if console.writeLine so is palindrome to something is working like this. Okay, so if it's palindrome, if it's true, then to put this bit here, else input this here. If it's true, if it's false, true is palindrome is true. If palindrome then is true, palindrome is oh what? This is false, and this is true. Should be this. User has a boot race car, and boutique is not a palindrome. What? Okay, let's do a if statement because for fuck's sake. If is palindrome is true, something else, something. So if it's is not is palindrome is equal false, is true. Wait a second. So if it's true, then I need this, and if it's false, I need this. Just because I want to have it in one line. I know it's a better way, but the moment for my brain this is too much already. Not this one. Race car. User has a boot race car. Race car is a palindrome. And press it close. Okay, it works. Hello. User has a boot. Hello. Hello is not a palindrome. Okay, now it works. Ridiculous. Alright. This is my solution. Is it correct? Please say yes. Am I used to face it when in all cases no matter variable name consistency. Input forward should be input forward text. What? Okay. Because it's a private. Okay. Is bedroom? Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. Unnecessary extra check in the second loop. The if 7 blocks in the second loop is redundant, is not found, set is make otherwise remains true, no need for if input equals example palindrome okay. Enter string string input text, okay, has one there, then and doesn't have a second one variable. No, it does have it, but it has it empty like this. For each star C input text C is not equal input forward. It's this bit here. It doesn't even see. I just put straight on the okay. Backward text. What? The backward text I just put in the top. Why does it put it over there? Anyway, what does it do? It adds the backward text on this with the reverse loop like I did. Pool is palindrome is input forward text. Okay, that's what I kind of wanted to do. I was doing this bit. Input forward text, okay, and otherwise backward text. So if it is equal with this one, and then we check if that is this, alright. Lowercase dot replace, okay. What in the world? Input text to char array. So then uses the array function to reverse, okay, and then creates another text from. No, okay, I see why that is better. To lower to replace. Conversations lowercase. So this replace the empty with this. I see. So lower plus this. guess we learned something new today, but hey, guys, god damn it. I can't believe that it's this mistake, god damn it. So basically this was my solution here. I thought I turned the screen, but I haven't. So anyways, this is how I did it. First have two variables, and then I get the input from the user, then I make it lowercase, then I input the message, and I use this method to add the text into from the character. No, actually this method is used to remove the empty spaces, sorry. And then I have the other text which I initialize to get the reverse text. And then I have a boolean here, and I do have a for loop, and if the input is not equal, then I set it to false, which is going to display this bit here. Whereas if it's the first character is equal with the last, then it's gonna return true. And put my solution to here, and ChatGPT recommended this bit here. So it doesn't have some bit here, it has less code like this bit here, which I was planning to do, but anyways. And then it showed the best way to do it was this one, to replace the lower makes all the string lowercase, and the replace the empty space with no space at all, I guess, which I did in this bit here. And then I use a char array to put the string into a char. Right, I didn't know that we could do this. It uses the array reverse, and then it reverse the text actually, and then it checks if the input text is equal to with the reverse, then it is a palindrome, otherwise it's not a palindrome. But for now this is going to be the end of the stream. Maybe later I do some more, maybe not, it depends.